Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show how to attach a commercial UE on a private 5G network in a lab. We are going to run the gNB in monolithic mode, which is running a gNB in single instance. This is the test scenario that we have deployed. We have used a open source OpenAir interface code for gNB, and we have deployed a Open5GS core. We are using a USRP B210 as a radio unit to air the signals to UE. And the mobile we have used is Lava 5G. Let's get into the test scenario where we have deployed a Open5GS code on a VM. So here we can see different containers which are up: AMF, SMF, UPF. So the containers are up and are running. So here we have changed the MCC MNC according to the SIM that we are using, and also changed the UPF IP accordingly. This is .env file. We can see the IP address of the machine, which we have given as a UPF IP. And here we open this where we can add the subscriber. So we have card treated the SIM UE with the same IMSI. So here we can edit the subscriber information in the core. We can add the subscriber key operator, OPC, STSSD, slice info, DNN, APN, QCI, and the speed, AMBR speeds and all accordingly. We are not using the slice info as of now. You can see the same DNN is also configured, APN is configured as internet, both on mobile side and core, and the MCC MNC also saved it in the mobile. Once we insert this in, we do these things and select that particular APN for which we are trying to attach. I'm putting it on a airplane mode as of now, and the core is now configured with the subscriber info. Here there's a file sadeploy.yml. Here we have to uncomment the SCTP port and the UDP port. These are basically commented, so we do uncomment them. Later at the gNB side, we have deployed the OpenAir interface gNB. Here we have cloned the code from the Unicom. We have just built the code. So this has steps that we have to follow on how to build it and the particular options that we use accordingly. Since we are using USRP, we have built the code with USRP. So for USRP, we have to install the USD drivers, for which we are using this link, building UHD and GNU radio. These are needed to run the SDR. So since we are using Ubuntu 20.04, we install the optional packages, and we have to clone the UHD from source, and these are the steps that we use to clone and build and run the drivers. The successful installation of UHD, we also download UHD images needed for HDR. So this is how the output looks. Then we also install the GNU radio according to the commands that are showed here. So once that is done, we configure the USB since we are using HDR B210, right? And after successful installations, we attach the USRP and run this command where we can see how the detection is happening. So this is how we verify if UHD drivers are successfully done and the device is detected properly on the machine after connecting it with a USB port to the machine. So here we can see different channels configured on the HDR or USRP V210. So once the UHDL are done, we build it with 5 simulators, and for gNB executable, we give the option gNB. After building, executable is generated, and we can see that in here NR soft model is being generated. Now to run the gNB, we use that executable, and this is the command. Here for the option O, it takes the config file which we update accordingly. Since UE, core and gNB are to be in sync for the attach process, there are few parameters that gonna change in this file, like the MCC MNC we have changed over core and UE. We also update them in gNB and the SSTSD also. Apart from MCC MNC, we do change the AMF IP over here, and also the gNB IP, the machine that we are using, that IP we can give it here, and any changes needed for SDR we can make it here, and any logs that we want to debug we can change them accordingly. So the file that we are using has to be provided with the command as input. So after running, here we can see the NGAP between gNB and AMF. Once that is done, the GTPU is also up. Then we can see that HDR is found and is operating over USB 3, and all the parameters are configured and the HDR is running now. In mobile, we turn off the aeroplane mode and see that it is attached and video session is done, and we can also see the network. So I tried Google, it is working, and we can also stream YouTube videos. So we can see the 5G network, and I am able to stream the YouTube video. So if I just turn off the airplane mode, the connection will go. Here we can see that context release complete has happened and the UV is detached. We can stop the gNB also whenever not needed. Thank you guys. Have a nice day.